this antenna. But for the reception, it's a very good antenna, because Roger.
Hey Roger, buddy. Roger that. Roger. Yeah, I went back over to the double bazooka because actually the double bazooka is receiving better at the moment. The only problem being I'm picking up some static, which is kind of surprising because the bazooka is supposed to be a very quiet receive antenna. But then again, it's not horizontal. I've got it in a somewhat half vertical, half horizontal position, Mark. But yeah, that 5-element, fantastic antenna. It's amazing your signal here. It's coming in so well. I've actually got our contact going here on Lima Victor DX. I set up a Ustream.tv, and I'll save our contact if you want to play it back. Just go to Ustream and search our channel, or I can email you a link to it there. Do you have internet access, Mr. Mark? Over?
Yeah, Roger, no problem. And after you will tell me about your power. You will tell me about your power to make me an idea about the conditions. You have an email. You have an email address. Easy to tell. Scott, back to you.
Yeah, it's a very simple email, Mark. It's the number 2, and then the letter L for Lima, the letter V for victory. Okay, 0412, and Apple sign at the Gmail, Gulf, Mexico, America, India, Lima, Gmail, .com, Charlie, Oscar, Mexico. Roger, Mark, over.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yes, it's 2 Lima Victor 0412 at gmail.com. No problem. Lima Victor 0412 gmail.com.
Roger. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I just worked the West Indies with it. Today was my first contact with the double bazooka, and you're the second contact today. My second contact only on the double bazooka. So yeah, I think it's something to keep experimenting with. I found a interesting experiment on YouTube where a gentleman set up 5 dipoles sloping, and he covered the entire Earth with them, and he was able to increase his signal quite a bit. It was very directional. When you slope the dipole, it becomes directional, Mr. Mark, towards the angle of where the lower end of the dipole is pointing. And then, of course, it should be the shielded side. The shielded side should go to earth ground, towards the earth ground. And that's what I think I did. I think I did it that way. Obviously, it seems to be working quite well. And yeah, I'm running. The power is only 100 whiskeys. 100 whiskeys. And the microphone is a Turner Plus 3, and the transceiver is a President HR 2510. 14 Kilo Papa 275, Mr. Mark in the southwest of France. 2 Lima Victor 412. Microphone to you, sir.
Yeah, Roger, Scott. 412 275, returning 100% Roger, yeah. I know what you mean. Antenna, no problem. I do understand very well now. And okay for the power. I'm ready. That works very fine. To make me an idea about the antenna, because you can have a little antenna but 1 kilowatt and a big signal, and you can have 25 whiskey and big signal too. What is the difference? The antenna, of course, and it's the best way to understand everything. Sometimes the good signal comes from a big antenna, like Moonraker, like quad antenna, 4 or 5 elements. But your antenna running well. Your antenna is running well. I saw that with the signal because no problem to cope you with the small propagation I got today. I think you like it. How do you feel it, Scott, about your reception? How do you feel it, Roger?
Oh, the reception is magnificent. Right now, in fact, the static stopped, Mark. You'll see it on the player. You'll see it on the Ustream. All of a sudden, the static stopped, and right now, I've switched over to the double bazooka, and I'll try to go out with the camera today and get a little picture of that as well. I'll keep you up to date. I've got a little contact list of emails for friends in the radio hobby like yourself, and I stay in contact, and I'm always experimenting with things, and I hope to be a great antenna builder like some of the best ones over in Europe, or some of the best antenna builders there. Mark, Mr. Mark, did you buy your 5-element or did you homebrew it, buddy? Microphone back to you. Over.
This is homebrew, but this is not my conception. This is a copy. I made a copy of a commercial antenna, but I don't need myself, Roger?
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of information out there, and you know, it seems like no two antennas are ever the same. They're never the same. There's always something a little bit different, There's so many variables. It's as you know, since you built one, it's actually a lot. I found it's a lot harder than it looks to build an antenna, and then to make it effective. So I guess, Mark, what I'm doing is experimenting and kind of looking. I'm always seeking and searching for the. I guess they call it, Mark, the holy grail of the 11-meter antennas there, Mark. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe someday we'll get lucky and find it. You never know. But there's so much information on the internet. I do a lot of researching and reading about all the antenna designs, and I look at the antenna builders, what they're using, and all the different types of materials. I think what's holding me back at the moment, Mark, is mostly funding. Funding, because if I had a lot of money, I'd have a lot of different antennas, and someday I hope to test out all the great antennas. I pretty much built all of them already, but I have not gotten too far into adding extra elements there. As you know, that can change as well, because you have the long boom and the short booms, and you have the end fed and the center fed. You have balanced, unbalanced, and of course, I think what people are doing now, Mark, more and more, some of the great ones seem to be going with the folded dipole there, Roger.
Yes, I understand very well what you mean. Exactly, that's the problem. That's the problem when you're looking for an antenna. That's to choose the best one. It's difficult. And on an antenna, when you have yes, it's a good one. Yes, it's a good one. And you speak with another man about his antenna. Oh, my antenna is a good one. And it's very difficult to know what is the best.
I just switched back to the vertical IMAX. That I was transmitting on the Bazooka.
I was
It's the Bazooka.
And when I
Stronger.
found the plan in the internet, it was total interrogation about the antenna. And when I got it, when I try it in my life, and I tell myself, wow, what a good antenna. And that's why after I changed it for